The banks use the law to protect their rights and to collect money that you owe them. What many people don't realize are that there are also laws that protect them. The following are the top 6 things that banks would rather you don't know. Number 6. If you're late in paying your credit card, you have rights under the Fair Debt Collection Act. The Fair Debt Collection Act is a federal law that gives you certain rights. For example, if a collection agency calls you, you have the right to tell them not to call you anymore and they must stop. Another example, collectors can't call you all hours of the day and night. Still another example, when sending you collection letters, they must provide certain notices to you. If they violate these requirements, lawyers such as myself can sue them at no expense to you and obtain money from them. Number 5. If you're late in paying your creditors, they can't simply garnish your salary or take money from your bank account. Bill collectors may threaten you with garnishing your salary or taking the money from your bank account, but they can't do that without first serving you with a summons and then getting a judgment from the court. Number 4. If you're sued by your creditors, you have the right to respond. If you receive a summons from your creditors, you should not ignore them. You have the right to answer and have them prove their case. You also have the right to discovery. For example, have them answer questions or present someone to testify. You can even hire a lawyer such as myself to represent you. Number 3. If your creditors get a judgment against you, it is extremely unlikely that they're going to come to your home and take your belongings. If an unsecured creditor, such as a bank issuing a credit card, gets a judgment against you, it is extremely unlikely that it will send the marshal or sheriff to your home to take your belongings. That is because by law, you're entitled to keep certain possessions. Further, your personal possessions very likely don't have much value. It would not be worth their effort to have your stuff taken and sold. However, if you have a secured creditor, such as in the case of a car loan, and you fall behind, they very likely would repossess the car. Number 2. If you're behind in paying your mortgage, you may be able to catch up by filing Chapter 13 bankruptcy. Chapter 13 allows you up to 5 years to repay your arrears. If your Chapter 13 repayment plan is approved by the bankruptcy court, the bank must also accept your payments. And now, the number 1 thing the banks don't want you to know. Number 1. If you file Chapter 7 bankruptcy, your unsecured creditors, such as credit card companies, won't be able to garnish your salary or take money from your bank account, and, best of all, you won't be responsible for paying them. When you file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, an automatic stay is issued by the court that immediately stops your creditors from all collection activity, including garnishments and freezing your bank accounts. Once the discharge is issued by the court, your unsecured debts, including credit cards, will be eliminated. My name is Jeffrey Peltz. Over the past 25 plus years, I have helped thousands of clients with bankruptcy. If you live in New York or New Jersey, call to schedule a free consultation.